where it's all about community, and this is how we grow our young ones, okay?
Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Fast Food Talks, where this is your one-stop shop for all things fast food. I'm talking management, co-workers, customers, the whole 9 yards, the whole collective, I'm your co-host, Brittany Breezy B. This is the CEO, the Pro DJ.
Oh, these 728. What's going on, y'all?
Like he don't know his sister.
Yeah,
he know when to come in.
Pro
I don't know why he doing that. But hey, how you been? How's it been, sir?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Enjoying cool days and.
I don't know what cool days he's referring to because it feels very much like summer still to me.
Oh, you talking about temperature?
Yeah, temperature wise.
No. I'm talking about cool. Back in the day we say, man, that's cool.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Cool.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about because it's still very much hot.
Oh,
I don't know when Texas will get the memo it's fall, but
would you rather have that or be a flood?
No, I'll take the heat over the flood.
Yeah.
I'm not a strong swimmer, so
no,
I'm not a strong swimmer.
Ain't trying to ride it out either. No. You don't say ride it. One dude was in the rowboat.
I saw that. That's kind of scary.
Man, I don't know what's going on over here. So, damn. Yeah. So, how you been?
I'm good. Doing well. Just taking care of my health, getting back in my high school. Well, not find out that way, but just taking care of my health because health is wealth.
Yeah, and you gotta take care of yourself, y'all.
You gotta do it.
So that's good, y'all. So again, welcome in. We're gonna let more people come on in. So, if you haven't heard of it, this is Fast Food Diaries. We talk about real stories from real workers, right? From the aspect, from the viewpoint of the actual workers, right? So this is what we do. Fast Food Diaries. Grab a seat, get yourself together. We got a fun-filled day ahead of us. So, hold on, do one more thing here. Turn that light up a little bit. Yeah, how does that sound to you?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, man, that sounds great. All right, there we go.
My check.
Mic
in
check,
there.
what?
Let's go.
All right, I'm telling you, you're gonna keep on.
I ain't no MC.
What? Well, who would know?
They wouldn't.
Who would be a better judge to see if you are or not?
Oh yeah, you. For sure.
So So then, y'all better come on now. You doing everything else? You doing everything else?
Hey, I can try it. I'll try it.
Album coming soon. No, see, like it's gonna be like what's the dude with the whistle? Alright, okay. Hang on a second.
Everybody could be a star now, honey.
Man.
Hey, gotta get that. You gotta be viral. Go viral. You're a star overnight. Every night. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you'll follow the next day. Right? Yeah, like, man, what you gonna do now? That's what the problem is now. That's what I like about what we do is we don't really have to make up things that happen to people at fast food. So we don't. If you go back and look at any of the videos that we have up, they all happen to somebody, right? You know, so it's all relatable. All something happened to someone. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to go in and make up, you know, things in order to become viral. Like we were looking at today, we got a few videos on, you know, that's over 2 million views over in Instagram. Yeah, so we but again, we don't have to make anything up. It's just what happened.
It's real life.
Yeah, it's what happened. So we're going to get into this one today. It's going to be a fun one, I think, y'all. They're going to be really fun. Like I said, you've seen all of our supporters. Yeah, you know, if you haven't, go back. We're not going to backtrack. Go back and watch the beginning of it if you wasn't here now. We also put the link in the chat. So if you want to hop up and, you know, you want to be on camera, kind of give your opinion for what's going on, or your best practices. We're going to be talking about something I think that'll be helpful for a lot of people. Anytime that you're managing anything, you know, with what our topic today, it should help you out with whatever you are, whatever you're into, right? Mm-hmm.
So today's topic, we are talking about aces in places.
Aces in places.
And honestly, before I got into fast food, I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm like, who's playing spades? We're playing with a card game we have to play.
Yeah, I got all the aces.
What does that mean? Yeah. So let's define what's aces in places. What is that definition?
4 books. No.
Oh my God, no! You know I'm trying. What is aces in places in a fast food environment?
Fast food. Okay.
Or restaurant environment. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, when you're trying to figure it out, well, let's back up. When we start talking about aces in places, right?
Yes.
Why do we need a term like that, right?
Yeah.
Most people want their food in a certain kind of speed, fast food, right? And most people who work in fast food, you're trying to get the easiest, smoothest. I ain't want none. Hey man, just get through this shit, make it fun, go home, and we done, right? Nice. So that's kind of where you want, right? That's a typical shift. So when you got a shift and everything is running smooth, and what do you think?
It's good. It's a breath of fresh air. Like, wow, every piece is moving. That part's going, that's forward. Everyone's playing their part. But when you don't have aces in places, it could be
right.
It makes the shift long. Honestly, it does.
So let me tell you, again, welcome in. We're talking about aces in places today. So aces in places, in fast food, but it can apply to anything you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, you're doing is we have a project or a shift that we're trying to get done, you know, and we want to have our best people where they're best at.
True.
So that's what the aces in places, you know, that term comes from. It's not spades. You know, it is not spades and not by having.
I swear I didn't know what are you talking about? Aces?
Yeah, man.
I got burgers and fries. I'm lost.
It's 5 of them. How we only got 4 aces, right? You know. So it's just about putting the right people in the right position to have the most efficient shift.
True.
That's really what it is.
So okay.
That's what aces. If you're not familiar with aces in places, again, you know, no matter what you're managing, this is something that can help you, you know, manage a bit better. You know, you find out first of all, you got to know where everybody's strengths are.
True.
Right, and what they're best at.
Yes.
And you know, so it's not about putting someone up or down. It's just, hey, you are trying to make sure that the best person for that position is there. So take what we say, like a burger joint. Let's take a burger joint, right?
Exactly.
So what are some of the positions that you have at the burger joint?
At a burger joint, you have the cashier, you have the ones that does the fries and all those miscellaneous, and the cook.
Okay.
And you have drive through and counter.
Okay.
2 guest service people. The main cook, burgers, all that good stuff, and the fry person that does the fries and all the other stuff that you sell.
And again, y'all, I know if you work at fast food, we know that you don't always have everybody. We just saying.
Yeah, we know for sure.
Typically, that's what it is. Even in a manager, right? A shift manager,
someone running everything.
That shift, right? So you want to have your best drive-through person. So and this is for peak hours, right?
Yes.
You're talking about peak hours,
rush hours, yes.
Rush hour, lunchtime, dinner time. Some places there's always peak hours, depending on where you're at, right? Or it feels like it sometimes, right? So you want to have your best drive-through person, your best front counter person, and just put everybody in their places. So for these 6 hours, 8 hours, or however long you're going, we're moving efficiently, right? And a lot of times with fast food, let's be real, they don't really give you a lot of labor.
Yeah.
Right?
Limited labor, but they want the best outcome from you.
Right. So this is how you achieve that, by putting your aces in places. I get it. When everybody's on break, you take it's a whole different thing right there. What we're talking about crunch time when it's on the line, right? Yeah. Friday lunchtime, everybody's bustling in there. There's a football game up the street, right?
Yeah, football season is zoom.
So whatever it is, right? So you first want to be able to determine who is the best. So you have to judge. You have to give a judgment, right?
You do.
So
honest assessment, yeah.
Of those positions, so let's just say it's 5 positions, right? Yeah. There's 5 aces. Let's go 5 aces. You name 4 positions and a manager, right? So the manager should be at what position of those 5?
Of those 5, we should be backing up the drive-through. I would have you because you're able to bounce out the expediter position.
Kind of in the
middle,
right?
You're in the middle where you can bounce out to help whoever needs assistance. Anybody has a boggle, you see that boggle ahead. So the cook behind, help the cook. Fry behind, help the fry. Guest service behind. You the one that's a movable part in the puzzle that keeps the flow of business going.
See, I hear that. So if you're managing a shift or a project or anything you're doing, you're managing something. The manager should be able to see all perspectives, right? I kind of express it like a car.
Yeah.
So this is how I explain to y'all. So it's you have generally the drive-through person is the driver of the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the driver. If you have a good driver, the car could be messed up, but we're gonna get there, right? You might get through the shift, right? But we will get there. The person working on the front counter is your passenger.
Okay.
That's the one. Hey, you drive, right? And I'm, you drive. I'm looking up the map. I'm Googling. I'll open the thing for you. I'll make the sandwich. You keep driving, right? We trying to get there. Generally, the person that's working those fryer or miscellaneous positions, that's like your transmission. Okay. That's what keeps the speed of it just moving, right? Gotcha. You get somebody who's working over there that's not up to par, it slows everything down. Because what are we doing? We waiting on fries.
Waiting on something. But everything ready but this. All the fries.
Oh, man. There's nothing more frustrating than, that part of it, right?
Yeah.
Now, again, if you got a driver that can't drive, that's erratic and, not really good at what they're doing, we all going to crash, right?
Going to crash as well.
So, so you have to be, each part is just as important, right? And then for the cook is pretty much the engine of the car. True. Right? So there's most of the time there's a lot of moving parts. So yeah, the cook back there, you want to make sure that person can handle multitask, can handle being in a heated area, can handle the stress of it, that part. They can kind of get your food. And if you got a good motor, sometimes you can overcome everything else, right? You got a good, strong motor. That's true. Right? Although you don't want to burn out your motor.
No.
That's when you laugh. Yeah, You got
to take care of your cook. that hurts if they get overworked. They're like, oh wait, no, everything stops.
I quit.
Everything stops. I'm like, oh man. They walk off. They leave. They're like, hey, I'm drowning back here. Come help me. Come save me. Yeah. You gotta take care of your cook. Got to.
Just like your oil, your engine in your car.
You got to.
You have to.
You can't run on crud. It got to be changed every 3,000 miles or 3 months.
And so, and that leaves the manager. So the manager is the GPS. Yeah. So the manager is like the GPS. You're looking out for potential hazards. If we got to redirect, hey, you know what? Like I said, the engine needs a little bit of help, so we shift some of the power from the transmission over to the engine to help out. You know, or if I got to go help the driver out just a little bit, just to get us around this area. And if you got a general manager, just to throw that in, that's the person who is maintaining the overall car, make sure all of the pieces are there, right? Everybody's working, you know, that's in place, right? So those are the kind of that's kind of how I put it from a car.
No, that's a good breakdown of what aces in places mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you go about determining who is the ace? Like, say you got 5 people or 4, you're the manager, right? And you got 4 people. How do you determine where to put each person? What do you base it on?
I base it on basically skill set, because you can tell some people do have their particular place they want to work. Oh, I want to do drive-through. I want to do this. I want to do that. But I look ahead on the schedule and I see who I have. So I know your strengths and your weaknesses. So I know where to put the best person. You might not like that at that particular time, but I look and see. Okay, I know what they can do. I know what they can do. So I make sure I put the strongest where I need to go, because I train them. So, and thankfully we cross-train, so I know who can do better at what position. I'm like, okay, you better here, let's do you here. Now, that's how I look at it. I look and see who I have, who's one. I look at my head, okay, strong, here, there. And if it don't work that way, if my plan don't initially work, I'll rearrange quickly too.
That's part of the being.
Yeah, I rearrange. Like I'll say, hey, I thought I know a little bit. I'm like, well, we're lagging in this area, so hey, y'all switch real quick, and then
where would you put the weakest? So of the
weakest, I'll probably put them in guest service. They can the front counter. They can assist the driver. So they can assist the drive-through person.
Yeah, and if all else fails, you can go wipe off some tables.
Yeah, guest service is like the easiest part. Part of the job.
And you said something really key about training, right?
Got to train. Have to.
If you don't train, then you can't expect anyone to be. So we'll get to the training a little bit later. But yeah, you have to train, right? That's one of the things you have to do. So have you ever had a situation where you had someone brand new? So I'm showing if there's someone brand new on your shift, that their only ace could be just working the front counter. You kind of, and I would try to maybe, if I know that you're brand new on the schedule and, I know that, so let me train you to do 1 or 2 things that is going to be helpful.
For the team,
if it's nothing but how to help the drive-through person get drinks, so if I need to move you over here, cool. Or if it's pouring some French fries or whatever
something
it is,
that's gonna keep
something that's gonna teach them something small. And and again, you're talking about aces in their places, so we're trying to put the people who work best at those positions. And another thing you mentioned about people want to. Yeah. It's not about where you want to. It's about where the management assesses.
Yeah, you know who works best, where you can get the most productivity out of a person. Yeah. They might not prefer that part, but you're better here. Oh, okay. And then if I say, well, you might not know how to talk them in, talk them out. Well, you my best. Can you do this for me? You run speed. You run 3 minutes. Oh, yeah, I'll do it for you. Even though they don't want to do it, I talk them into, I can give them a little boost and a little confidence to go ahead and do it anyway, because I know what's best for the business.
So basically you just talk them into it.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that?
I got finesse.
I don't want to do it, man.
I got finesse them into it, because something I'm like, I don't want to do that. But I said, you're better at it than anybody else. Oh yeah, you're right. And then they're like, they get them boost the confidence and they go and do it.
So what if they're best at the hardest part, and other people just don't want to go learn that part because they know what do you do?
Well, I don't know. They don't want to.
Like if you don't want to learn, I'm always working on the drive-through, and I know it's hot. It's in the middle of the summer, and I don't want to go back and cook. So, what do you do to mix those up?
I would have to train somebody else back there. It'd be another training episode, a training thing. I have to have, hey, can you walk them through this while I come back here and help? Or I would see how that would work, because it depends on the business level too. Because I'm like, why would you want to switch up at my peak hours, whether you want to do it or not? I have to, those best of the business. And if it's such an issue that you cannot do it or you will not do it, we can send you on your way, and I'll do it.
Or prepare. So
yeah,
that if I know that this person's always shying away from this particular spot, I'll prepare. Okay. So what I'll do is I know that you don't want to work back here, so I'm preparing ahead of time. So before we get to peak hours, hey, cook, why don't you go take it easy for a couple hours? Why don't you go and work on the trash? Me and
give a break.
Josephine, you come on back here. What? Yeah, me and you working the grill together today. That's how we start that out. Okay. And you plan that out and you bring them over there, because in fast food, we don't have the luxury of working where you want to.
You don't have a designated spot. You have to be mobile. You have to be cross-trained in other places. That's how the nature of the business. That's all that is.
That's it. And then you don't want to, I used to tell people, I'm not hiring you for a position. I'm hiring you to come in and work.
Facts.
I'm willing to do everything that I'm about to ask you to do. Everything.
Everything I'm asking you to do, I have done and will do.
So don't come in with the attitude of that. So that's first off. Another thing too is in preparation is the scheduling.
Yes. Yeah.
So if when you, like you said, you look at the schedule and you say, okay, I know who's going to work here and here. Yeah. Well, guess who else looks at the schedule? The employees look at the schedule. They know who's going to do what. If you're an employee, you come in, you look at it, you say, okay, who's going to work here? Who's going? Oh yeah, it's going to be a good shift. Or, oh man, that means I'm a. You know what's going to happen. Oh man,
they gonna have me over here. I don't even want to do that, but I know I'm gonna have to, because they ain't got nobody else strong enough. So I already know. Man, it's gonna be messed up. Who gonna wait? And they'll ask you the question. Hey, who gonna work the drive-thru? Well, who gonna be the manager? Well, if you over there, who gonna make sure so and so? Yeah, so they do. I mean, and that what makes me laugh so much is that the schedule's posted. It be posted all week, but people just congregate like it's gonna magically change in between the shifts or something. I'm like, it's the same. Why y'all all back here? I've seen you 5 times. Look at the schedule. Whoa.
Cause they trying to figure
out. Why they congregate at the schedule? Everybody does it.
They trying to figure out where you gonna make them work. That's what it is. What you
that
gonna?
Makes
what you gonna talk
I be looking like
today, right?
I be working. I'm like, Tuesday. Look at that. I'm like, it's the same schedule we saw last week, 3 days ago.
So yeah, maybe y'all got some answers. And again, we've dropped the link over in the chat. I know we over here chatting away. We dropped the link over in the chat. So if you wanna hop on, definitely by all means hop in.
Please give us your thoughts.
Give us your thoughts on this too, because we know what we think, but it's y'all in this too. We all family, so we trying to make it easier for everybody, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So what about the people who purposely try not to work well at a spot, or the ones that's doing this? Have you ever had someone who wants to? I just want to work on the register.
Them,
yeah. You ever had them?
Yeah, but that's a red flag.
Why? Tell why is that a red flag?
If someone only wants to do registers and deal with money, I feel like you have got a sneaky thing, or you got sticky fingers, or you trying to figure out how you're gonna get money out the register. If you solely want to work drive-through, why?
Yeah.
That's a red flag to me. I'm like, nah, that's work fryer.
Yeah.
Let's go clean. Let's go detail clean back here. Let's go but you're not gonna be on. And every time you work counter or drop through, I'm always short $20 here, $10 here, 15 here. No,
I'll work the register. No, you won't.
No, with me you won't. Not with me you won't, baby.
There's some people that I have told that to. Hey man, you cooking?
Yeah.
If you don't want to cook, you can go home. But I don't have to. I'm on the headache of figuring that out.
No, we got to pay that money back sometimes. No, like my check.
Or the opposite. So we talking about aces in places, but these are all the obstacles that you have when you're trying to put people in their spots. You got ones who, there's no way that I'm going to put you up there because you're going to be rude to everybody.
And we know this.
We know it. well, why you got me cooking all the time? Well,
because we've got too many customer complaints.
Oh man!
And put two and two together, ma'am or sir. I'm like,
and if you don't like it, so and this other thing too. So if you are, I don't know if Oscar's on here, but if you one of the people who, and shout out to Oscar, shout out to Matt too. So if you're one of the people who is always working one position, right, and you get tired of working at one position because you're the best at that one position, there is a very simple solution.
Solution mean?
What would be? It's a very simple solution. If you're working that same position and every time you already know they're putting you back there on the grill, that's just it.
Learn something else. Be cross-trained.
More simple. I got something simple.
What's simpler than that?
Train your replacement. Okay. If you don't want to work over there, then because then we talk about training. You bring someone back there and you help train them to the standard that they're going to be at.
That's true.
You help train it to the same standard, right? So
that's why you train aces. You have to help train other aces. It's like a culture of training and helping each other. We all could be aces.
I ain't training nobody.
But some people doubt they will not train and will purposely train you poorly.
So so you can't. Yeah, but that's part of the management. That's a part about it. You're in the middle. You're paying attention to what everybody's doing.
That's true.
That's really what it boils
down to. You have that eagle eye and that hawk eye to see all moving parts moving.
Yeah, or you train them yourself.
Yes.
When I'll do it. I bet you do it now. Yeah, because you see, you got somebody else who's willing to come back here and they're eager and they're getting the food out in the same amount of time.
So that then comes, but at that point, job security.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't come out and work me. You ain't finna come out and work me now. I'm finna put on my speedy shoes now. No.
Yeah, and keeping those people in their places. It's not about saying I'm putting you in your place, right? Yeah. It's just, hey, we all. At the end of the day, when you clock in or you start any kind of deal, you're trying to make the smoothest possible.
Smoothest shift possible.
Now, as it is, have you ever had a situation where you've been an employee or a manager where one of the other aces say, hey, this ain't going to work? When you start putting everybody in their spot, or you getting put into a spot, have you ever said, hey, no, this ain't. Have you ever had that? What do you do? How do you approach the manager when the manager has everybody in who they think is the aces, but we're gonna be waiting on fries all day.
You already know, yeah. I guess you would try to train them somewhere else, or give them more tactics. I'm not sure how you
speak up to the manager.
I'm like, I would say, hey, can I would not checking them in front of the group. I'm like, hey, can I talk to you inside? Hey, I would do it like this because you already know for real, this person's not gonna keep up here. So let's rearrange it, or let's do something different because I think this way may work better. I'm open to hey, if you think that's gonna work better, I'll take it. I'll take any suggestions, help. Because at the end of the day, we're a team. And we're trying to achieve a collective goal. So, hey, let's do it.
But that's their friend.
I don't
that's
know.
Their friend.
I have to do is live for the team at that time. It ain't my friend at work, baby.
No.
I'll be friends outside off the clock, but not when it's not behind that. No.
I mean, you know what?
It's time to work. It's time to work, period.
Now, there's times when you do say something in front of everybody. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why? How would you do that?
I'll tell you why. You said why?
Yeah, why would you do that? Because some people,
y'all see how
they don't be taking it.
Y'all see how she asked me like, no, well, hold on, I want to hear this.
I don't know why. How would you do it without
and why
demeaning or making them feel small or something? Yeah.
There's a good time to. The only time you would do that, right? Not often, is when you see that everybody's getting frustrated.
When you feel it,
and the manager does not have control, right? You give them a moment or two. You're not going to just up and say, man, move out the way, right? But if you start sensing that everyone is, everybody's falling off, everybody's, getting frustrated, and I want to be working here by myself. Hey, can we suggest something? I know let's try this in front of everybody, because if I see the frustration and y'all feeling the frustration, and the drive-through time, we trying to hit 4 minutes, and they at 14 minutes.
Oh, it does. Huh? It gets overwhelming, yeah.
So now you see why I would say that's the time you would be in front of everybody, hey, I'm not trying to be step on your toes, but this ain't working. Sorry. Look, you go back there and work the grill. I know you the manager, but right now, go work the grill. I will manage the floor. Let's just go ahead, blah, 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 and then you kind of take it from when you get done to say, hey, look, you pull them to the side after and say, okay, you see how I did this? Yeah. You see how I did that part? Just work on that part, start and ask those questions. Hey, well, at what point did we start falling off?
Yeah. Well, give feedback. Yeah.
Good. Give feedback. Don't just do it. So that's the other part to it. Hey, you remember earlier we was at 3 minutes, but you know how you went over to the drive-through and you was just backing up the drive-through. Cause a lot of managers do that. They trying to think speed is them being in the drive-through, and if I move the drive-through myself, right? So it's different there. So be honest with them. Be honest. Be willing to help train.
Yes.
Be willing to help train. It's gonna come back to management and training. So to have those aces in their places, you gotta have training. You gotta prepare.
Got to.
Showing up early for your shift.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure, so if y'all out there just running shifts, show up a little early so you get an idea of who's there. You can know any kind of obstacles or stumbling blocks that may present themselves.
True. Right,
and you know what's going on. So those are kind of things that help y'all put the aces in their places.
Yeah.
And anything else you think? What else you thinking about these aces?
It's good to have aces in your places, and those stem from excellent training. Someone took the time and took them under their wing the first 2 or 3 days and say, "Hey, follow me, do what I do. This is the right way." Everybody, I know some folks train, but this is the right way. But this is the way I do it. No, teach them the right way first. Teach them. If they anything else they do deviate, like I didn't teach you that.
Yeah,
I didn't teach you that.
Yeah,
I said do the right way. Do it the right way the first time, so you don't have to retrain and relearn and retrain. Let's learn it right the first time. First off,
and give some incentives. While we're going out, hey y'all, if we
meet this goal,
especially if the ones who say, hey, I can handle the rush and drive through. Okay, well, I tell you what, as long as you can keep my time under.
So give them a goal.
Give them a goal. Let them show. You may never know. And then also too, but you still talking about cross training. So I had one day. I'm gonna tell y'all this is funny.
What happened?
Okay. So one day I had all my aces in place that were going, and the front counter and the drive-through person kept being antagonistic to the cooks.
Okay.
Right. So it was one cook, and now, mind you, the speed was phenomenal. It wasn't like it was waiting on stuff for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just 3 minutes, and they started being really, really rude to the cook, in a being a demeaning way. Where's that burger? Where's that burger? They laughing. They just laughing. They said, "Oh, hey man, where is it at? Where is it at?" And now this part I'm talking, but they were laughing, and so I saw it, and I'm seeing the cook getting frustrated because one, they looking at the time like,
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. What are y'all talking about? But they kept trying to push them and being. So I said, wait. Everybody stop. So they didn't know that the cook also knew the drive-through. And they know that part, right? So he's talking about cross training. So everybody switch. Y'all too go back there, and y'all are now cooks. Well, we haven't. I don't care what you've been training or not. You go back there, middle of lunch. You go back there. And y'all finna work back there, and we don't all want to be waiting on anything. That speed of service should be the exact same because you think it's that easy, and you want to be antagonistic. Go on back there yourself.
Try it,
man. After about an hour, you know what I heard? It's hot back here. Oh, the lady on the drive-thru, man, she started cracking up laughing. Oh, after that,
never.
It wasn't never.
Not a peep, huh?
Never. Not a peep. They was cool. Hey, you need some water back there? Hey, I was wondering, I can help you stock. Yeah, it was helpful as all. Yeah, so that cross training helps.
It is. The grill ain't no joke. It's a lot of moving parts.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah.
It's a lot of moving parts. So you gotta be like a robot back there by yourself, man.
So So y'all again, y'all remember wherever you're at, whatever you're working on, make sure you putting your aces in their places. It's not spades. Again, we're not playing.
It's not a
game.
Not playing spades. I don't know why.
It's not a game. I mean, because
I was so I'm like, I'm a suck because I don't know how to play spades. So y'all really mad at me.
Wait, you don't know how to play spades. Y'all okay? Edit that out. We editors.
My family like, you don't know how to play. I'm like, no. I be watching them too.
So like, we scoot my truck over.
That was sure. They be like, you don't know how to play that? No.
What was y'all doing at lunchtime? Y'all must have had food at lunch.
Yeah, we had good food. High school, it was good too. Middle school,
So
middle school, high school, we had like a little lunch lounge with good food you really like to eat.
No, we some of us couldn't afford food at lunch, so what we did is we played
dominoes
and dominoes.
Yo, dang, they probably let us play that in school.
Man, you better be good to get to the space table, because look, there's only so much time on lunch, so we're not taking all day. Come on with it. Dominoes, we're not taking all day. Oh, y'all don't even know.
Man.
Yeah, so that's why I said y'all must have had some good food. We went we went to Leftover Central. I don't know. They gave us food nobody else wanted.
That's square pizza. I know that's square pizza.
It was pizza.
I think it was pizza. I never know why it was square. Because you go to the store, you don't go. It ain't never no square pizza. It's always round.
It was painted cardboard. That's what it was. Painted cardboard with sauce on top.
Oh no.
What? All right, y'all. Now, I know y'all been waiting on this. So y'all ready for our favorite segment of the day? Yes, a Karen of the day. Y'all ready?
Oh, these Karens make our life so fun and colorful.
I bet people would name Karen like, man, why did that happen?
Well, I know I'll be mad. My name is Karen. I'll be mad for real. My name was that.
Guess if enough people named Karen wouldn't act like Karens, we wouldn't call them.
We wouldn't have the genre or whatever you want to call it. This
is what it is. So
that is true.
Let's go into our first one. So as we always do, we're gonna bring up 3 of them, and when we get done, we'll definitely vote.
Cast your vote. Yes, please let us know.
Karen of the day. Like I said, this one we really need y'all help. So let us know on your end. Like, thank y'all for joining in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for jumping in. So definitely vote. Let us know where you at. What city you in. So we get people from everywhere on here. So I know some of my East Coast folks are probably in trying to going through. So I hope they be okay.
Oh yeah, first of them out there. I know wishes out there.
Y'all that's staying out in the hotels and trying to wait until it's time to go back home. Well, hopefully we're making you laugh at least once today.
Yeah. Mine up all for life right now. Yeah.
So let's go over here. We got our first Karen is a Burger King manager refuses to move me up front because the kitchen
is. You meant is. They meant
what?
Is.
Well, I'm just reading what they wrote right here. The kitchen in filling with smoke and I have asthma.
Okay.
I mean, we don't make stuff up. We just go by what's on there.
So I'm clear. You writing me up because you sent me home because I'm telling you that I can't be back here with the smoke. And I'm asking you for a specific request to go up front because the smoke is not as thick up there, so I can continue working. And you're sending me home, and you're gonna write me up about it.
Because you're arguing with me. That's why I'm writing you up, not for you having
like the smoke.
Sister eating like
baby, she eat like baby. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
So before we go in, I'm guessing that whoever's eating the salad is on the side of the manager. Right?
It's thick back here.
I understand.
Okay, and it's not thick up there. You can move me up front.
No, I need you in kitchen.
You can put somebody else in kitchen. Let me swap with somebody else.
Okay, stop. I'll go in the fucking kitchen. No, that's not the point.
That is the point. So y'all need people, but y'all don't need people enough if they can't. Okay, I got it. And just so.
Okay, all right. What you think? What you think?
I think he was being very, and he was egged on. I'm pretty sure she came up with a solution to where he wouldn't be so much in the smoke, or he was like, maybe he's just rapping not actually on the grill, but you're like farther away, enough away that you're in the same distance. But whatever solution she already came up with, he didn't want to do it. He wants to do. Because she even said, I gave you a plan of what to do, but you want to do what you want to do, so I'm going to write you up and send you home, which is fair. I gave you a solution. You don't want to do it. That's on you, bruh.
I don't, and you know what?
She's not rude. She's not being nothing. I don't see she not being like, even the lady trying to, like, I guess block them. I guess her hands up the hay to keep the peace or whatever. But she's saying, hey, I gave you a solution. You don't want to do what I want to tell, but I'm telling you to do. Here's your write up. Send you on your way.
And when you're talking about they need people, they got one person sitting back in there as the manager. They got somebody else on break, and they got somebody else as the bouncer.
The bouncer. She said she gonna do cook, so they really don't need you, bro.
They really don't need you. And everybody, I'm also thinking that before he took out the camera,
what was the initial reaction?
I don't think his demeanor was that because if you look at what he starts saying, he's like,
me home, and you're gonna write me up about it.
And you're gonna write me up about it.
That's why I'm writing you up, not for you having
like the smoke is thick back here.
I understand.
Okay, and it's not thick up there. You can move me up front.
No, I need you in kitchen.
You can put somebody else in kitchen. Let me swap with somebody else.
Okay, stop. I'll go in the fucking kitchen. No, that's not the point.
And then whoever it is, the bouncer keep her mouth shut. I mean, I'm sorry, because number one, if the manager has already come up with a solution, right? And you ain't got to. I mean, I'll go. I'll just do it. That's what I'll go in there, and then she cussing with it. I'll go in the effing kitchen. I'll go back. Well, come on, man. You know what? That ain't the point.
That's not the point.
That ain't the point. And whatever was said before that, and you can tell the manager is trying her best
to keep the peace and keep it cordial.
Man, just go home.
He want her to act. That's why he got the camera. He was hoping to catch her in a rage or something crazy. She didn't do that.
So that is the point. So y'all need people, but y'all don't need people enough if they can't. Okay, I got it. And just so I'm clear, you writing me up because you sent me home because I'm telling you that I can't be back here with the smoke. And I'm asking you for a specific request to go up front because the smoke is not as thick.
So, okay. She said, I continue working,
and you're sending me home, and you're going to write me up about it.
Yeah. You're arguing with me. That's why I'm writing you up. Not
you arguing with me. That's what it was.
That's what it is, yeah.
You was arguing. She was willing to do something else. You kept arguing, so she eventually said, I'm going to send you home. So, yes, when you get the arguing going on, and doing that in front of the other employees,
yes,
that's the part right there. Because now, if I don't say something about it, then now I'm losing all my credibility with listening.
I'm not gonna say you undermining my authority now. Now I have to be a manager. Now I gotta say, hey, no, that's it. We ain't doing that behavior. You got to go because I don't want them thinking they can do that to me too. Yeah, I lose all my credibility. You're right.
And see, it's very look. I didn't know what was going on to what we were gonna be looking at. If y'all know, we doing this Karens of the week. You know, I don't know. She posting.
I'll be finding stuff.
Like, where you find this stuff at? But it sounds like she was putting her aces in their places, and in fact, he didn't want to work in the kitchen. And he didn't want to do whatever else she had him to do.
Whatever the solution was, he didn't want to do that either.
He only wanted to work in the front by the registers. See, and what we talking about, what you said earlier. It's
a red flag.
Only want to work in the front by the registers. And if it was that smoky, and you got asthma and that kind of deal.
He back there recording. How you not choking now?
How you ain't choking?
You not wheezing now?
And then when you walk through it didn't look like no smoke. It was dirty on the floor. Now you know whoever the bouncer was should have been having herself over there sweeping the floor.
Oh yeah, I'm holding her hand up on her phone scrolling. I'm like, bro,
you both of y'all can't be on break. And the manager back there, they all on break.
They all on break.
But we need people. No, we don't need you. The lay was high and you arguing. You can go home.
Yeah.
All right. So, what name we gonna call that one? We gonna call that the sticky finger.
Stick on.
And we all know that Karens can be employees and they can be customers.
It can be both.
The same way. So
can be reversed.
Both can be reversed. So one doesn't make So don't get that. Wait, that was an employee because employees can make life just as crazy too.
Yeah.
All right, here goes number 2. What started out as me returning a chicken pot pie turn into something serious. Maybe on the chicken pot pies, they used to be good, huh?
They are good.
They good.
Are crazily good.
Give me a vegan version, right? All right, so let's listen to this.
Started out as me returning a chicken pot pie turned into something serious.
What number do we have, though? This the only number we got. 1-800. Call this number. It's gonna call here. It's gonna call here. It's gonna call here, though.
Not the Popo, Karen.
Popo Karen.
Here, you want this number so bad, bro. Here, don't come at one want your service no more. Wait, you want it? Alright, I'll give you a no, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what? The bill matters. But I'm talking to you though. But I'm talking to you though. So guess what though? Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
What do you mean you know? What do you mean? Oh no, sir, you can't come back there. Abuse of authority already. Why are you behind the counter? And you big, and this man,
this little boy.
The little boy is little.
Man.
90 pounds, and you.
And wait, you can't call the police because
they're already there.
They the ones that's causing the problem.
Causing it.
And look, and when that lady handed out the Popeye to get it replaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sounded like he was regular.
Yes, he said he exchanged the Popeye. Yes, I got you.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
What started out as me returning a chicken pot pie turned into something serious.
What number do we have, though? This the only number we got. 1-800. Call this number. It's gonna call here. It's gonna call here. It's gonna call here, though.
I'm done talking to you.
Here.
Okay, you done? He said he done talking.
Yeah.
I'm done talking to you.
I'm done talking to you.
It don't look like that.
So that, bro. Here, don't come at one want your service no more. Wait, you want it? Alright, I'll give you a no, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what? The bill matters.
What she said? She said I'm
But I'm talking to you though. But I'm talking to you though. So guess what though? Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. Not that they're playing. You hear what they're playing in the background?
They're not like us.
Yeah, they're not like us. Yeah, dude, you are nothing like us.
Show some respect. Show some respect.
Oh, and just think about it. So imagine that person in the officer uniform. Imagine that person on the street, and he's telling him, "Man, show some respect. You getting all up in this little youngster's face. You 4 times this size. You don't need to be nowhere near no fast food." And what it looks like is the other female officer has some kind of issue with something.
Yeah, she had an issue.
She had an issue, and he gonna stand up and like, "Oh yeah, you gonna, man, look, that's the only number we got. Call the number. It's simple."
Yeah.
And go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, he gave him a solution. Like, hey, here's the number. Hey, call this number. Whatever he was trying to do couldn't solve it. Whatever the issue was, he said, "Well, call this number, and then maybe they'll solve it for you. Here's the number. Go about your way." But then, so he walks off, and then they just kept mouthing. I'm like, "Sir, he gave you the solution. Move on." But he said, "Don't worry about it." I thought he was going to leave. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm finna come behind the counter and get in your face.
Nigga, this person over here, like, man, come get me. I'm ready to go home.
I'm like, bro.
And so she just come in here. You're a whole police officer threatening children over some food.
He looked young, like a teen. Like he looked like he barely 17, 18.
He give him
give me the number. He turned off the number to get to them.
You go. You got the so once you got the corporate number, it's
Call
over with. Call
corporate.
corporate, man. That's what Karen's like to do. You know, you gonna show me some respect. I'm gonna go walk up and I'm gonna get up all up in your face and you gonna show me. That's the part right here.
That was too far.
Right here, once you go behind the counter, it's over. And what? Cause you got a gun.
Yeah.
You got a gun.
I'm
that's
in still
size.
fear. So yeah.
I'm in still fear on you. So I'm okay. I mean that's the we're gonna call it Karen the cop Karen.
Cop Karen, I guess.
Cop Karen,
wow.
yes. That was horrible.
That's horrible.
Man, ain't no way. We got one more. Here. This looks like it's going. Y'all hope y'all ready.
She already on go mode. Like, all right.
You ready? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull this one up. There we go. What do y'all think's gonna happen here?
I have no idea. She already throwing something already. money just. Registers. Now they closed.
Oh, you gonna pull the cords out too? Like I haven't done enough damage.
I guess I'm taking my way. Vandalize everything in the store. I mean everything.
Look, and let me tell you what happened. My car probably got.
You think so?
Yeah. My car.
That's she's saying. What she's saying?
Hit the phone off the hook.
Yeah.
She done knocked the phone off the hook. She done took the everything.
Babe, she would have had some scissors or a knife. She would have cut the cords. She trying to cause the most damage as possible. Whatever y'all did made her so mad. She tore up y'all whole setup.
But when she was talking about charge, I bet you anything it was her card got declined.
I don't know why people blame the business when that happens.
Because your money ain't right. That's how I said. Your money ain't right.
And you mad at us. I was like, I've tried it more than once. I'm positive there's money on there. I'm positive.
I'm positive that I can't do nothing about it. I mean, come on. What do you want me to do?
They get so offended. I'm like, why didn't you check that before you came here? You should have known you had money in that. I checked
all them bags and no money. That's real. That's what she got. All them bags and no money. She should have put some money on
And my also thing is why people don't intervene. Because they all scared, or we all just gonna put our phones and record.
I mean, because
what can you do? I don't know. What can you do at that point? I don't know.
What happens is if somebody doesn't record, then nobody will believe this stuff.
That happened.
I mean, even though we got a thing here called Fast Food Diaries, who is going to believe that somebody comes in and would do something like this? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's number one. So whoever was get the film, great. Because you know, the company here, the Wild Wings, they're not going to put that video out. And you got to see it. So if she's doing this, that means that somebody else is in the lobby. So she has no shame at all.
There's people in there. I saw.
And then you left and went to the door and you came back to pull more stuff. They already called the police on you. Why go back in?
You got recorders in front and in back. Because the girl behind the manager who's calling the cops got her phone out too.
They don't have Wild Wings in jail.
They won't? You won't get no
Wild
Wings?
You won't get you. Yeah, they got some Wild Wings for you.
I know.
They got some Wild Wings. They ain't the kind you want.
Ain't the kind you want to enjoy. I promise you that, man.
Ask the diddler. I bet the diddler ain't getting no wings in jail. Ain't the wings he want. Well, I don't know. It might be the wings he want. What?
Nothing. Hey, no talk.
Hey. So I'm sorry.
No,
throw a diddler joke in there, right?
You got to. Hey.
So, but yeah, this is wild. Wow. And then maybe she should have spent some. She spent all her money on outfit. She got 1, 2 bags.
I mean, huge, massive bags on your purse, and you went shopping somewhere, so you had some money at some point.
A scammer. She spent all the money. Oh, maybe she spent the money scamming.
Ain't no way you leave and come back. Not once, but twice. Knock off the first 2, go to the door, knock off the third one, then come back and unhook.
That one wasn't unhooked, so I'm gonna go to the next one. What is unhooking the wires gonna do? You just trying to add more to your charge?
I'm saying you already finna go over jail. I mean, them things cost money. Them ain't cheap. You not going overnight. All they registers. Probably done broke the screens. You finna be in jail for a minute.
Yeah.
Unless you got some money to pay that bill, which I doubt you do.
I doubt if you ain't got money to pay for your
wings, you can't get no.
That is funny.
I don't get it. Just wilding out. I'm saying wilding out. Just
wilding out, Karen. The Wild and Out Karen.
Wild and Out Karen.
This is the Wild and Out Karen. Y'all see this live?
Just going there wrecking stuff.
And then if you say, well, why you call the police on me? What are you doing?
You vandalizing now, fine.
All right, so
who gets the vote? Cast them votes. Who wins Karen of the week today?
Oh, I already know my answer.
Yeah, I think I know mine too.
I
would say Cop Karen.
Cop Karen,
because you almost got to where it could have been physical.
You could
have been physical.
You got a gun. You took your happy self back here with a gun in front of people, and not only did you charge up an employee, you ain't charged up a youngster.
Yeah, not even a full adult. He's still
growing. Yeah, look at that.
Doubles and triples.
And shout out to the youngster. The youngster stood his ground.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't back down.
He didn't back down.
He said, "Hey, don't touch me.
Man, don't touch me. Don't touch me." Because at the end, but he would have been dead wrong.
Dead wrong. Even if he did swing, he would have been wrong. You in his place.
And look at her. She just sitting there letting him go. So when they get out on the street, he act like, "Oh, man, you better give me respect." He trying to show out for the ladies.
Yeah.
They riding together. He trying to show out and be like, yeah, I got your back, girl. I got your back. That's what's happening right here.
That's great. Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on. You trying to be really
trying to impress
badass.
somebody because you got a gun, really? Because I.
Yeah. At a chicken pot pie. Oh no, well, at a chicken joint.
Chicken pot pie lady. She got her food. He addressed her with concerns. Hey, I got you. I replaced it. He bring her replacement to her, and he's still fussing. I said.
And the lady who filmed it, she ain't tripping
at all.
At all.
She even asked, "What's wrong with him?" He said, "I don't know." He doing too much.
Come on, man. He got his hands up.
Yeah, you already like you finna pull out. It's ready to pull it out.
You ready to pull your gun out and shoot this youngster over? You gonna show me some respect? Respect ain't due to nobody. It's earned. You don't just because I'm here. I'm just supposed you better give me respect. No. There's levels to it. I don't just owe you respect because you're breathing. And you because
please.
And especially when you like I said, it's great to give people respect. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, it is.
But I don't owe it. Like, yeah, man, somebody deserves respect. Your parents. You say, well, yeah, your parents do. Well, not all parents do, right? We talked. We talked about a little bit off area. About people who use fear and brutality. That's not respect. They just scared of you. That what's gonna happen with so that same young man, if he had a gun, it was the other way around, y'all would have threw him up against the wall.
Yeah, he been drug and
you went all behind
facing the pavement, all of that stuff, slammed to the pavement, all of that.
Let me go into your precinct
and walk behind
the counter and walk up on you like, wait, you gonna show me some respect.
Me knocked out before you can get around the corner.
Man, knocked out. You gonna
tackled all that good
stuff.
You're
gonna be leaking. There are gonna be parts of your body that's gonna be leaking.
You can't
put it off it well. That's you trying to abuse your power.
That really is. That's not good. And even I'm just saying, like based on race, as brother to brother, why would you want that? Y'all want us to respect y'all but I'm more afraid of a cop to get pulled over now than to respect. I'm fearful now. I wasn't always like that, but now I'm like, oh my God, make sure I got everything in place. I don't want to reach for nothing. Yes. I just want to make sure I leave still intact.
I have never had the luxury, and I call it luxury, of being a male with melanin on my body that could ever drive and not be afraid of what is going to happen if the police pull you over. I always, from a young guy, we was like we
taught that early,
we get taught to each other. Hey man, I remember being some parts of Houston, and my partner, he wasn't tripping that, man. Wait, they took you to jail over a expired tag or something wild.
Something minor. That's very minor.
His thing was, what was you doing over in that neighborhood? And I'm like, dude, I didn't know. Where you from here? You supposed to tell me. Well, not. So, you know, it's already abuse of power anyway. Yeah. And then you go back behind here. There's nothing that made him have to go back to, other he feel like you're going to give me respect.
Basically, because
well, man, I gave you the corporate number.
What else can I do? If I can't solve it in the house, call corporate.
Call corporate. I give you the number. I'll give you this number right here. You call them. But right now, I'm refusing service to you.
I am. And we do have that right.
Yeah.
I don't have to serve you. If I'm feeling unsafe or you getting too rowdy or I'm feeling like I can't solve it, I can refuse service. We do have that right. I don't have to serve you.
I got a gun.
Sure.
Well, I got a badge.
A badge. You better, man.
You better, you know. And yeah, so yeah, about far. Like the guy who didn't want to work here, yeah, that had something to do with us putting ACE in place. He didn't want to be in his place, so, you know, whatever his agenda was. He got glue fingers.
I guarantee you, when you put me up front, no, you trying to get up front. You're too eager to get up front.
You can't even.
You're a little too eager. I'm like, why?
And he's put his own post up. This means he didn't even spell it right. He didn't proofread. I think that's what he meant. But
I always do that when I'm reading. I read it as it should be. What I'm actually saying. I'm like,
he messed up with his grammar. Okay.
I'm just saying, if it was that smoky in there, like he says, he should have been wheezing, talking to her.
Yeah, so that wasn't the case. Mm-hmm. The lady who was trying to cause as much damage as possible, I mean, you can throw over the stuff and all that. Yeah,
turn all the tables over. I don't care, baby.
You would actively, with backup, mind you.
A whole backup, mind you. She didn't say, hey, no, we got it.
Hey, man, hold on. So then that lady, whoever
the lady was not letting him.
I'm talking about the lady cop.
Oh yeah, the lady cop. Yeah, why didn't you stop him from going back there?
So just to be clear, the lady cop who was standing there with her, that he's standing up for you for and all that kind of stuff, you a piece of shit too, because you said and let that go on that long.
You should have said
without saying, hey, Chubby, that's his name is Chubby. Yeah. Hey, Chubby, that's what we gonna call him, Chubby. Hey, Chubby. Get on back here.
Yeah.
Don't quit leave that boy alone.
That's too far, sir.
That is too far. And then, you know, and look, it looks like the pie is nothing wrong with the pie.
You know, maybe a little overcooked, but other than that, yeah, but
you know, and they remaking it, you know, which it happens, you know. I'm stopping because I want to show this part right here. You're gonna see. When they zoom back out, yeah, that one right there.
You let that go way too far.
You let that go way too far. Ain't said a word.
Nothing.
This lady ain't said a word. She just letting it happen.
You letting it, yeah. You should have known. That's okay. It ain't even that serious.
I would be afraid to run into these unlearned characters.
Yeah.
Unlearned flagrant characters. Yeah,
because if you let him do that at this minor issue, or something major happens, he's gonna always overdo.
Oh yeah,
and you're not gonna say anything.
And
you're gonna let him. You gonna let him.
Can you see what?
I can't even see what. Yeah, where they from or what area it is. It's police, but I can't see what area.
Man, let me figure out which police unit. There we go. College Park, Georgia, Atlanta. College Park, Georgia. I want to make sure we put that on there. We're going to clip that up. Yep, right there. Make sure we're going to put that up. Yeah, this will be a clip soon. College Park, Georgia police harasses a teenager. Basically a teenager. And you got this dude by 200 pounds.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be a fair fight if it was come down to a fight. It's not a fair fight.
It's not even a fair fight. You come around. Yeah, so. Yeah. So if you in from that College Park, Georgia area, and you make sure y'all get this to the supervisors. Yeah. Make sure you let them know that this is how these two are representing your force. You're supposed to be a peace officer.
Supposed to protect, serve. Well,
officer, you are not creating any peace. You are the opposite of peace.
Yep, for sure. Most definitely.
That's our Karen Ken of the week.
Yeah, it was a man. It was a dude this time. So
yeah, that was a horrible. Yeah, so. Man, that was another one I wanted to go. We're gonna say that for next week. I saw another one.
I said
another one. So
say that for next week. Yeah.
So again, y'all, thank y'all for joining in with us today. We had a lot of fun today, and again, man, putting your aces in places.
Yeah, make a smooth shift. I'm telling you.
Smooth shift, and
smooth shift.
You can stay away from these overbearing police officers that are addicted to chicken.
Chicken Empower.
Chicken. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, we'll see y'all. Got anything you want to add in before we get out of here?
I don't know. Just thank you guys for tuning in. Please feel free to watch it later. Tell a friend. Tell them fast food is on the rise. We are making major moves. You're going to see. So just keep sharing us and keep promoting us. And I'm very thankful and grateful for you guys.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yes,
like I said,
you coming on up, y'all. I'm telling you.
We're moving. Like I said, we definitely want to appreciate all of it. And one other thing, so if you catch on the end, we are going to be casting for our season 2.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be announcing that very soon for our casting call. So if you're interested, definitely hit us up on the IG. Or leave a comment. We'll get to you. We'll get there, but we're gonna be doing that here really soon. So if you looked at any of the reenactments, when we go to the video tab, there are those videos are reenactments from the book. So we're gonna be doing some more reenactments. So in season 2, we got we got some stuff coming up that way too.
Oh yeah, seasoned actors, new to acting, we'll teach, we'll coach. That don't make that stop you. Please feel free
for free. We teach for free. So
please DM us on any social media, the Twitter or X now, our Facebook, and also Instagram, YouTube. Please feel free to reach out. Please feel free.
All right. Well, until next time, we see y'all.
All right. Peace. See you.